Alright, how's it going, guys? I've got a bit of a better mic this time around. Hope it sounds a little bit more clear. Hopefully you guys can hear me a bit better. So, I just booted up Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, or as people call it, Stutter 2, Lag of Chernobyl. Yeah, just kidding, the game is a bit better since it released. I'm playing the game on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and I can definitely tell you guys the game is running. It definitely is running a bit better than it was when it first released. You guys can always check out the channel I did when the game released. I did do test on how the game runs on two laptops. One laptop with a 6 GB version of the RTX 3050, and another one was a RTX 4060 laptop, which I still have. It's my wife's laptop actually. So yeah, I'm playing the game on the PlayStation 5. I bought myself a PlayStation 5 Pro. So, yeah, I just thought I maybe share with you guys on how the game runs and so on, and why after like all the performance issues, the stuttering and everything, why so many people, me included, keep keep coming back to the game. After even with all the problems and stuff that's going on with the game still, even to this day. I mean, they did do a lot of work on the game. They did do a lot of updates and stuff to make the game more more stable. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's still a lot of popping and so on as you go. You can see there at the back as well. You can see there's a lot of popping and so on, and the shadows and everything. So yeah, you can see there the game still needs a lot of work. But yeah, what makes the game great? We're not gonna just check on the negatives and so on. I'm gonna talk about the positives about the game. And yeah, like I said, why everyone keeps coming back and why everyone still plays the game. So, Stalker 2 is like it's like a horror adventure type game where you play in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. You play a Skiff, the main character Skiff. And yeah, there's loads of mutants in the game. There's like bloodsuckers, there's mutated dogs and so on that you have to fight off, and it's a very survival type of game as well. You're gonna have to do a lot of healing. You're gonna bleed a lot, and also yeah, sorry about that. I just had to finish that guy quickly. But this game, as you can see, this game's got a lot of action. I love the shooting. The shooting feels very responsive in this game. There's loads of stuff the game does really well. That the positives really outweighs the negatives at the end of the day. I'm just gonna have to finish this guy off quickly. Alright, so we're back. Yeah, the game is running, as you can see, the game is running not fluidly at 60 frames per second. In Pripyat, the last part of the game where you get to Pripyat, the game is, you can really see the game is not running as fluidly, but during it all, it still feels responsive enough to the point where it does not really bother me. I mean, I'm playing on a 4K 60 Hz panel television, at the moment. So I mean, this television does not even have VRR or any of the latest technologies, to help to make the game smoother and so on. And to be honest, for me, it does not really bother me. The game is running a lot better than it was, and they are still there's an engine update that's coming out this year that's gonna really, they say it's gonna help a lot with performance, but yeah, we're gonna have to see when that comes out. I will post a video, and then we can see how that goes. So yeah, when it comes to the actual gameplay of the game, the survival and the shooting and everything, you get a lot of guns, different guns. You can put any, the gun at the moment that I've got. has got a scope attachment on and so on. You can remove the scopes of the guns, you can put on silencers. And yeah, also your weapons and your armor and everything, as you can see. I've got like the S.T.A.L.K.E.R shotgun, like the special edition of like the S.T.A.L.K.E.R shotgun. And yeah, I've got the diamond exoskeleton. You get like armor that you can put on in the game. You get loads of armor. You get like full body like type armor that you can put on. And then you get armor that you can like get like a lower piece that you can put on like a suit, and then you can get like like separate helmets that you can put on. Or otherwise, like in my case, I've got the exoskeleton, which is the whole package together, if you can call it like that. And yeah, your weapons, yeah, the survival elements of the game. Your character gets hungry, you're gonna have to eat, otherwise your character will get hungry, and you will get as hungry at the point that your stomach will start to growl, and then that strangely will attract like mutants and so on. As you can see, also the game's got a very like eerie atmosphere. You're always on the edge. Always, you don't know what's like hiding around the corner. There's like the enemies, the A-Life system makes that enemies will spawn in different parts of the game, even when you cleared like a base and so on, and you like 3 or 4 so missions on or whatever, or you're gonna sleep for 1 or 2 days and you go back to that same place, mutants or enemies will have taken that part over, and so it's a really like the game feels very alive. And yeah, you're gonna have to your armor and everything when you're gonna take damage in this game. When people are gonna shoot you, you will your armor will break. You're gonna have to repair your armor. Your weapons, as you shoot, they degrade, so you're gonna have to repair the weapons as well. Yeah, it comes to a point where it gets as bad as that your weapons will actually start to jam. So yeah, like I said, this game is very immersive, and I think that's why many people come back to the game at the end of the day, because they like the fact that they want to play a game that's like hardcore survival. And of course, I mean, let's not forget, I just want to run away from these guys quickly. So, and yeah, also as you guys can see, this game looks absolutely gorgeous. The Unreal Engine 5, I mean, through it all, everyone is complaining about Unreal Engine 5 that's stuttering and so on, and the game is not running as fluid as I would have wished it would have run. But yeah, during, after it all, the game is running very, very well, as I said. And the reflections, they need some work. The shadows as well, the shadows need a lot of work. But yeah, the atmosphere and the graphics overall of this game is very impressive. So yeah, the map is very big. I think the map is like 62 kilometers. I'm not exactly sure how big that is in miles, but in kilometers it's like 62 kilometers on the map. So the map is very, very big, and every location, there's loads of locations on the map that you can get to. There's caves, and there's loads of those places, and all the locations in the game feel different. There's not a lot of copy and paste and everything in this game. Every single location that you're gonna get to will feel different. It's gonna have different, like, it will maybe have a mutant enemy, or there will be some other enemy. Sometimes it's even clear where you can just loot, where you can get as much ammo as you can, as much medikits and bandages and stuff. So because like I said, you're gonna bleed a lot, you're gonna get shot a lot, loads of mutants will attack you. So, but yeah, I'm gonna open the map for you guys so that you can see. I'm actually, as you can see here, I'm in Pripyat. Pripyat is like the last town where you get to. But as I zoom out here, you can see this map is absolutely massive. The red forest is in this area here. And here you can see this map is absolutely massive. And yeah, all these icons there, that's like locations, different locations and so on. And like I said, all the locations, every location feel different. There's even like, I'm like hundreds of hours in. You can see here that where that question mark is, that's an area I haven't even like been to. So the map is extremely big and there's loads of loot. There's loads of, you can see stashes. Even till this day, when I just killed an enemy there at the back, you'll see there. Even then, I got new, the PDA reminded me of a new stash that. So even till this day, I get new stashes and everything. The game, yeah, it throws. It's not like you do you could do one mission or whatever, and it's the same thing over and over and over again. This game throws you in, and you'll see I'm gonna eat here now. Animations as well, you can see the animations and stuff. I'm gonna heal with a bandage so that you can see the healing animations and so on. If I use a medikit, a syringe, you'll see there. You know, if I'm gonna run and I'm getting tired, you will see the blue bar there will start to drain as I run. And as you get tired, you can actually drink water to help you run a little bit faster, or for a little bit longer. So you can see there, if I drink water, you will see there at the bottom there. So now I can run a little bit longer. And also the water helps with hunger and everything as well. The beer that you get, the alcohol that you get, the vodka, that helps for radiation, because there's loads of anomalies in the game. There's like glass, like anomalies, and yeah, like shocking anomalies, and yeah, that's just like a few of them. There's loads of anomalies in the game. You have to be careful, because I mean, some of them in the early game, I mean, those things kill you instantly, some of them. And that is where, yeah, there's another point of the game. That's why most people come back. I'm gonna open my backpack for you guys so that you can see. You get artifacts. There's places in the game, there's loads of areas in the game where you get like these types of artifacts that gives you like perks, and there's loads of artifacts that you can get inside in the game. Different locations. You'll see these are just like 2% of them, like 1%. There's a torch artifact. You can see they've got the green stuff is like positive perks, and then the negative is the red. So yeah, you will see loads of artifacts and loads of perks and everything. You have to balance them so that one balance the other one out. Otherwise you're going to get radiation. And yeah, also you can, if you get to the later game, there will be like the suits that I have at the moment. The suit that I have, you'll see the suit's got 5 artifact slots, but you'll see like 4 of them has got these like lights, that looks different from the bottom one. Now that's actually, if you that's a container. So when you put an artifact in there that's got negative radiation, for instance, if it goes loads of radiation, you can put that in that specific slot, and then that will basically keep the radiation. There's actually one anomaly as well, yeah. And but yeah, it will basically help so that you don't get any radiation from it. But yeah, not all suits have them, especially the suits early on. You're gonna have to upgrade. Every suit, I think, you're gonna have to upgrade to get that. There's a bloodsucker just behind me. I just want to kill him quickly. Oh, there's actually 2. But yeah, there's one of the many enemies. Yeah, many mutants. One of the many mutants in the game that you'll come across. And yeah, these guys actually they get like. Yeah, you'll hear that. If you hear that sound, there's a bloodsucker nearby, as you can see. And yeah, as you can see, they actually like it's got like an invisibility cloak where it really makes it hard for you to spot them. So yeah, there's one of the, you'll see there at the back, one of the bloodsuckers. When I just turned around, it looked like it fell to the ground again. So that's one of the many bugs that's still in the game, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm hoping the developers will actually fix that. But yeah, to get back to where we was, the artifacts, there's loads of them. Just want to open a map. Yeah, so the artifacts are just everywhere. Most of the time, like, oh no, you will get an artifact. You see, there's another enemy, or another mutants as well. It's like these types of, I don't know, really know what to call them, but yeah. Just want to get away from these guys, otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna keep getting attacked. Yeah, I'll just basically just kill them. But yeah. All right. So where I was. So yeah. You can go out and do artifact hunting and so on. There's loads of side missions as well. You get loads of side missions from most of the like the base, loads of the safe base, the safe houses where you go to. You'll get like from the traders and so on. You'll get missions that you're gonna have to do, side missions, and that's gonna pay you coupons. I mean, you're gonna have to have coupons all the time in order to repair your weapons, in order to repair your armor and everything. Otherwise, I mean, you're just not gonna make it. And the artifacts, where you get those artifacts that I just mentioned, I mean, there's loads of locations on the map where you will get artifacts. One or two of them that I definitely know about. I just want to see where exactly. I know here at the chemical, near the chemical plant here. If you go here to the chemical tanks, there's an artifact here that you can get. In the burnt forest, there's artifacts that you can get here. I'm not exactly sure the precise location of every one of them. There's also one, most of the time it's very easy to spot a location where an artifact should be. Like for instance, if you go here to the rookie village, and you go just above, you'll see there's like a location on the map that looks weird, that looks like it should have an artifact. There's an artifact here as well that you can get. So, but yeah, as you can see again, the map is extremely big, and unfortunately the game does not have fast travel, so yeah, you're gonna move around quite a lot. And here's one of the anomalies as well. These things, like if you get too close to them, they suck you inside. So that's why you get these bolts. The bolts like deactivates all the anomalies for a couple of seconds. So if I throw the bolt inside there, it will deactivate it so that I can run through it. But yeah, it will return after like a couple of seconds. So yeah, make sure if you disable it with a bolt, you're gonna have to move. Otherwise, if that thing's gonna come back, it is going to kill you. And yeah, just the fine details of the game. As you can see here, the gloves that Skip's got on now and everything, all the stitching and everything you'll see there. This game looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, like I said, with the reflections and some of the shadows at places, yeah, the game does not look as good always. And you can see there the pop-in as well. I'm not sure, you can see there at the back, there's loads of pop-in, and so you can see that tree there. I think if I'm gonna take a weapon now, you'll see there's loads of pop-in as well. But yeah, normally when I just play just for fun and so on, you know, that really does not bother me as much, you know, to the point where for me the game is not playable, you know. I don't want to play the game because it's like so distracting that it's just awful to play the game. That's just not how it is for me. So yeah, will I recommend Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl? For people, you can see the reflections. There's really, the reflections is not that bad. Every time that you see there, the trees, like, at the back there, the trees, the reflections, it does not look as good. But you'll see, I mean, not all the reflections look as bad. But yeah, will I recommend Stalker 2 for newcomers that wants to play the game? Is the game worth it? In my opinion, on the PlayStation 5 Pro, I'm not 100% sure how the game runs on the PlayStation 5. But yeah, from what I've seen and so on, they look basically exactly the same. I think the PlayStation 5 Pro just has a little bit better global illumination, the reflections and the resolution, everything's a bit better. But yeah, I don't think there's like a world of difference between them to, you know, where I will say that for me it's not worth it if you have just a base PlayStation 5 or a Slim. So yeah, I would absolutely, you guys, I would recommend this game. Check it out if you can, if you have the money to spare. This game is absolutely fantastic, and I mean, you get loads of I mean, the main campaign is like 40 plus hours long, and that's only if you do like the main missions. I mean, if you do like more exploring and stuff, it will be a little bit longer as well. So do I recommend? Yeah, I mean, this game is gonna keep you busy for a very long time, you know. And the developers even, sorry, I just want to kill these guys quickly. And yeah, the developers actually the other day they did actually release like a free DLC with extra content and everything as well. Yeah, you'll see yeah, these enemies is like, yeah, they become like zombies because of the radiation and so on, so they get kind of messed up and so on. So yeah, as you can see, there's loads of yeah, but anyway, yeah, the friendlies are the ones that's got like the green around them. You see on the cursor there. But yeah, you can see he's gonna turn as well, so I'm just gonna have to, unfortunately, yeah, I don't know why. I mean, he should have been dead long ago. So yeah, but yeah, this game is, yeah, it's gonna keep you busy for a very long time. And also, you guys, I like the fact that the developers, they keep working on the game. They keep, you know, they are trying their best to keep the game, to make the game better and to, oh, it's getting quite irritating. I'm just gonna toss a grenade quickly. Grenade or two, just to eliminate. But yeah, you guys, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. Like I said, I'm running it on a PlayStation 5. On the PlayStation 5 Pro, actually. But I mean, I posted gameplay on an RTX 4060 laptop as well. And yeah, the game, even, you know, the 4060 that with VRAM that's starting, you know, the VRAM is becoming a problem with the 8GB cards, and I have to compliment them as well on that part. You know, the game is running. You'll check out the channel, you'll see gameplay on an RTX 4060 8GB card. The game's VRAM, the VRAM usage, everything is fantastic. So I mean, it's not all bad. You know, despite what many people will say about the game, for me the game is still for me the game is fantastic. It's really worth it. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna kill that guy, and I'm gonna do a bit of gameplay. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I would really, if you guys would please consider subscribing, I mean, it will help me a lot. You know, it will encourage me to make more videos. I went and bought a new mic just to sound better, because as you know, on the previous videos, you know, actually I used the DualSense, the mic in the DualSense. Yeah, there's like a yeah, bug is a glitch as well, or bug or whatever you may call it. But yeah, I would really, yeah, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe and share, and please, if you can like the video, I'm trying my best to keep the content, or to improve on what I do. So yeah, and if there's anything you guys think I can do to improve even more, please let me know. I'm open to anything, and if there's any other questions about the game, leave it in the comments. You know, I will get back to you guys. I try my best, as you know. I mean, if you can see, if you check all my videos, all the comments and stuff, I try my best to get back to everyone that I can. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and yeah, enjoy.
Come and get me!
Stalkers are so eager to get to the dead valley. Think they were extra
It's over.
under every
Yannick is open for entry.
Shows what we've done. I'm so over today.
I earn more dough selling artifacts to the merchant than I do in the service.
Gear up and get ready to run into a monolithian.
Next. If
You said you had a job for me.
Let me take a good look at you. Sure, I can... Let...
What are we gonna do when we clear the winds in town?
Ah, wait until you laugh your ass